I'm telling you, don't follow. If you guys don't follow him.
Yes.
Valuable content. I'm telling you, as far as Instagram and YouTube, the guy's just owning it. I'm talking about consistency. The guy is the guy. But we're gonna go now to the YouTube questions, and now you can go a little bit in depth. Just a minute or two answer. So, gonna get right to it. The first question is, why did you start working out?
I wanted options.
Okay.
Yep. So what I mean by that is, before I used to call it the option team. Before it was like really team FatBoyShrink thing. But really, what I mean by options is when you're out of shape, you don't have the options in life that you want. Like the option to be able to wear this sweater. I couldn't buy a regular shirt.
So more about feeling comfortable in your own skin.
Absolutely. Like when you're out of shape, like you're very limited to what you can do, what you can wear, who you can hang out with. It's not to become like a cool kid, which was my original goal.
I think that's everybody's thing.
It is, right?
For me, I think for me it was, I wanted to work out because I wanted to look cool for girls.
Absolutely. I think that's what most people work out for. Right. There's nothing wrong with that, except that as you continue to work out, I think your journey starts to evolve. Yep, and I think change. Yeah, and you change, right? And really, the focus changed to, I want to like myself more. That's really like, that's where the real transformation comes in. Not when your body changes, but when your mind changes to, I want to impress so-and-so, or to look good in front of so-and-so to, hey, I want to look good for myself. And that's not
kind of like humble yourself in the way to getting where you want to be, right?
Absolutely. And so I wanted options like, look, like I'm 35 right now. I didn't go on my first date until I was 27.
Wow.
I mean, never went to school dance.
Wow.
I did go to prom, but that was kind of like a charity case more than anything. I mean, that's serious, right? Like,
oh my God.
I want options. Like I couldn't buy a regular T-shirt at Macy's until I was like around 27. I think I bought my first pair of skinny jeans. 27 was a very big year, just so you can tell, right?
It was the year of change.
Yeah, it was like the real big year of change. I was talking on my Instagram story today, like even for me to wear white, I mean, to wear white for a fat person is the biggest thing in the world. Like summer is the worst season for fat people because you have so many thoughts going through your head before you. It's like a girl trying to go to a club.
Right.
Like you think about like, man, like what can I wear so like people don't see my bulge. You're like,
yeah, definitely. But second question, yes. What made you want to lose weight? I think you kind of answered that.
I kind of did, but
two sentences. Why did you want to lose weight?
I want to feel good.
And
I was going to date.
There you go. You see. And then third question, what got you started?
Just got disgusted.
Right. In what way?
A lot of people ask me, so how did you get yourself to do that, to lose all that weight? I didn't do it because I was special. I was never an athlete. I had never had good genetics. I was blessed with height. Okay. But really, like, I think what people do is they start to tolerate how they are, and they're okay with, they're fine with it, right? But not until you get disgusted do you really want to make a change, right? When you get disgusted, like, I have plenty of stories, but this is probably like one of the biggest ones is, I used to go to malls, like Macy's, and then I would try on these clothes that I knew I couldn't fit, right? And then just to like see if something had changed, even though I knew nothing had changed. Right. And then I would go in, and then I would have to, like, so let's say if we were in the dressing room right now, I would walk in, and then I would take my shirt off, and then I would have to turn around because I just couldn't get a look at myself. Like the stretch marks on my stomach, like it looked like a cat just clawed me fresh for 24 hours straight, and like just fucking fat man boobs. I just like that was so. I would literally cry, and I had to turn around. And then there was many moments like that that got me to where I'm at right now. So basically, I just got disgusted. That's the real answer.
You know what's funny? A lot of people are kind of like, I want to use the word shy to even express that and say that because they feel it's like very personal, but. Props to you, man, to get to
Thank you. And really, like, this whole process is just, again, it's not a fitness thing. It's feel comfortable in your own skin.
It's all about becoming, better and being comfortable.
Absolutely.
Yourself. So,
that's it.
Fourth question: what kept you going when you felt like quitting?
I just didn't want to feel like a loser. Yep.
Why though? Like, because there's some people that feel a loser because they missed one more rep. Why did you not want to feel like a loser?
I just knew I could be better. You know, it's not so cheesy, right? But
it's like cliche, but it has a meaningful.
Let me give you an example, right? Nobody fucking complains about their fucking height. At least I don't think they do. Not as much. I mean, maybe it's because I'm a tall guy. Right?
I'm sure. Yeah. I complain every single day, but I'm just like, I'm gonna live with it. So.
But you know what it is? It's because you know there's not a damn thing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it, right?
You learn to love it.
Huh?
You kind of learn to love it.
Because you know there's nothing in your own power to change it.
Exactly. Some things you can change.
Yeah, but when it comes to weight, like you know you can. That's why people get frustrated, because you know you can change it, but you won't. But nobody fucking complains about height because there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Wow. That's so true. And the last question.
There's only one more?
It's quick. It's quick. Now, the last question is the fifth question, but
okay.
It's an off-topic question.
Okay, cool.
If you could date one celebrity, who would it be?
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba. Ooh, why?
I don't know. She looks like a perfect mix of fucking hot, cute, and nice.
Wow. You have it, guys. He said yes. Jessica Alba. I was thinking more you were like a Megan Fox. But Jessica Alba.
You know, I kind of have like a weak spot for like
innocent-looking faces.
Yeah, but but let me give you like this is like the little thing, right? Like the kicker is, but I feel like they can be a bitch at any moment. Yeah. That's a kicker.
That's a kicker.
Yes.
Well, there you have it, guys.
Yep.
5 questions with my boy, FatBoyShrink. Definitely check him out, guys. It's an honor to do this.
Oh, thank you, man. I feel honored that you would even ask me, man.
Dude, I mean, this guy is.
I felt so Ask Gary Vee show right now, like you're Gary Vee, right? And I was like the best man. I'm like,
check this out. We'll talk about law of attraction before we close out. Last night I was reading a book and I was talking about how connecting with like-minded people. And it was like about 1, 2 in the morning, and I was gonna message him, and then I was like, you know what? It's late. I'm gonna just message him tomorrow morning. Hopefully he can do this. Say no more. Within like 30 seconds, he replies to one of my stories on Instagram, like, just giving me that positivity that he always does. And I was like, yo, why not hear it and ask him? And here we are. So when you guys want to do something, things work in your favor, guys. The universe or whatever you choose to believe in, stay consistent, guys.
Do it right away.
I'm gonna just shoot him with questions. First one that comes to mind, one word answer. You ready?
I'm ready.
3.
Are y'all listo?
Listo. Gym. Workout. Food. Chicken wings. Car. MDX. Fat. Fit. Skinny. Hate it. Money. Lot. Camera. A700. Girls. Hot. Guys.
Don't care.
Latino.
Proposal.
Oh. Korean.
Me.
Results.
Hard work.
Music.
Hip hop.
Tacos.
El Torino.
Branding.
FatBoyShrink.
DNA.
Definitely not average, baby.
Ooh, passion.
Natural.
Consistency.
Results.
There you go, guys.
Ooh, man, blasted through that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Peace. Boom. That was good, man. That was clean.
That was killer!